What is up, everybody? I am your girl, the Princess of All.
And I am Gino the Pharaoh.
And we are here on the Good Time Show with the lovely Derrick Lewis and the infamous producer, Aswad
Samad.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you guys do today?
Doing good. Great, man.
That's good. Now, Derrick, I do have to ask you, being an artist and, starting off, have you been getting the love and the support that you would hope to be getting from your friends and family members in your city?
It's been crazy. I mean, here's the thing, just so everybody know, like I was born and raised in Jersey, so I've been living in Delaware for about 11 years, and obviously with me and, pursuing my acting career for the last 6.5, almost 7 years, I have friends, all over the country. So it's been a lot of love shown from everybody, not just from my hometown, or not from where I'm living right now, but just everywhere. I even have some friends overseas that actually got the single, and they were very, very pleased, and they were really supportive of the whole movement. So, again, I'm very excited about what's going on. But, again, I was definitely feeling the love.
That's what's up. I love that. Now, Aswad, how do you feel about, producing? Have you been getting the love that you've been hoping to get? I mean, have artists been very, proactive about working with you and things like that?
Certainly, the pronunciation is Aswad Samad. It means black. Samad means the eternal. I've been doing music for so long. Actually, I started professionally in 1988. And it's been 28 years of meeting people all around the world, performing in great places, political figures, celebrities, from a child. And when you get to impact other people's lives and help their careers grow, that love certainly comes back to you. But, over the 28 years, I've built such a fan base of friends and real family. And I'm certainly feeling that love coming back.
That's dope. That is dope. So, Derrick, I want to ask you, of course, everyone has their humble beginning. As far as coming into the realization that you wanted to become an artist and become the type of artist that you are, what were those factors that made you sit down and think, okay, this is it. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do, and this is where I'm going to take it. What was that realization for you?
The realization was always there since I was a child. I mean, for those that know or don't know, my father, he was in the Drifters from 1975 until the late 80s off and on. And how he and my mom had met. My mom was in an R&B group back in the late 60s called The Pretenders, and that's how they met and they got married and everything. So music was always around me. And there was always a dream of mine, to do this as well as acting as well. I would say the last 4 or 5 years, I've been, writing, doing some writing here and there, and was putting it aside. But I think about 2 years ago was when it really hit me. Mm-hmm. And when I wrote, which we now know as Selfish Pride, and I knew from the time that I put the pen down, I said, okay, it's time to get to work, and I'm going to give this a go. And when you believe in yourself, and when you surround those around you that believe in your vision and believe in what you're trying to accomplish, the greater things will come. And then, obviously meeting with, Aswad, and he really, really motivated me. He really did. That's why I wanted him moving with me on the show tonight, because he saw the vision, but he saw even greater heights for it. So I got to really give it up to him, because, when I recorded it in the studio with my producer, Stefan Mosley, who actually, when I recorded it in Jersey, and he actually moved back to Germany about a year ago. Mm-hmm. And, when we got done recording and the SWAT heard it, he said, yeah, man, I think this can definitely, we can definitely work with this. But there's some elements that I feel that we need to bring it home. So SWAT saw the vision, and he brought it to where it is now.
Okay, so he was just kind of
like very fortunate to have
that extra piece to the puzzle to help you complete that picture in a sense.
Absolutely. Like, I had the vision, but it was like a SWAT was like, all right, we're going to take it here, and we're going to go with it.
Right, and SWAT says, no, I can see where you want to take it, but now we're going to take it on top of that mountain times 10 on the altitude.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, that's amazing. Now, how would you say it is as far as having an in-house producer with Aswad on your side? Is that does it more so for you broaden your horizons, or does it kind of box you in? Is he able to accommodate to every vision that you have, or do you also work with every other producers and things like that?
There's got me. You figure, like I said, it was Aswad and it was also Stefan too. Stefan was a part of the process as well, and there were things that we had talked about, and we wanted his input on it too. But I'm completely open to working with others, absolutely. But right now, where everything stands right now, and the communication is so open with me and Aswad. So it's not so much of, okay, we're going to be boxed in, because we don't believe in the boxed in mentality. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because you could work with somebody. Sorry, you could work with somebody for 20 years, and you don't have to be boxed in. You don't have to be boxed in. So I truly believe that me and him are definitely going to go places as this begins to manifest itself into greater things. So I don't feel as though this is going to be a boxed in situation.
Okay. I agree. Now, Aswad, how do you, take a song and take it to the horizon? I mean, being a producer, you have to basically kind of know music in every single realm. So how has that experience been for you and just developing as a producer over the years?
Well, I started out in the Newark Boys Chorus School in Newark, New Jersey, professionally performing at the White House, Yankee Stadium, NFL, NBA. Like I said, a lot of politicians, the black Southern colleges. And I knew that I wanted to do music. I had gotten bit by that bug earlier. My dad used to open shows with Lloyd Price and Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke. He was a singer. I would go to church with him. So, I kind of, what do you want to do when you get older? And I kind of really, I knew I wanted to do music. And in doing that, I said to myself, well, you have some people who are songwriters, you have some people who are producers, and, I just wanted to maximize the ability to do more than one type of music. And so I kept that within everything that I did. And the amazing thing, the thing that amazed other people is that I began to produce for other people. But when I did that, I would create and shape the recordings around the way that they sound, not so much more how I sound. It would just come together in that way. And so being able to step out of your own shoes and envision someone else's goals and things, aspirations that they want, it helps them to take their project much further. And in the long run, it'll help you too, because, like you said, you won't be boxed in.
Okay. I like that. Now, how did this single actually come about for you, Derrick? Like, how did you get the idea for Selfish Pride? I mean, were you walking down the street one day and you were like, I should make a song about this? Like, how did it go?
I mean, one day, I never forget this day. It was raining one day, and obviously I was going through some things at the time. And what happened is that I just literally started writing. Because every now and then, like I was saying earlier, I would get these spurts and I would write songs. I would write a couple verses here, get an idea, and of course, I'll just put it aside. You know what I mean? Like, I was doing that every now and then. But I about a day and a half, the song was finished. Now, obviously, between the time that I wrote and the time I recorded, a word here, a word there would change, just for purposes of it making it sounding good and making it sound right. But as far as the general idea, it was a day and a half. And like I said, some things was going on, and I just took a look at the world as far as the selfish things that people do on a daily basis. Not just my situation, but just people that I know, and even things you see out in the world today. No matter what type of relationship it is, you're going to have some type of selfish people. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's, husband and wife, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever business relationships. You have selfish people that do some things like that. So I think it's so relatable to everyday life. And that was more or less the key to my music and how I wanted to be going forward with. Like, I want to be able to do music that everybody can relate to. Everybody, because when you do something for the people, when you write music for the people, that everyday people can listen to, that can understand, you know what I mean? They're going to come with you no matter what you do. So that was the thought I had in mind as far as what I wanted to convey, lyrically and vocally and everything in my music, was that I wanted to write something that was real. and that people can relate to.
Well, hey, that's the best kind of music there is because it gives people a sense of comfort when they listen to your music because it's so real and so relatable. Now, what else are you guys working on, maybe together or separately, that the fans and listeners can look out for? Derrick, you can go first.
Repeat that again, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, what else are you guys working on, together or separately that the fans and listeners can look out for? And Derrick, you can go first.
Well, we're going to be looking at some stuff towards the beginning of the year, and that's pretty much under wraps right now. And right as far as what I'm doing with musically and everything, but obviously I'm still, moving forward also with my acting career. That's still a primary focus as well. So that's pretty much my goals at this point. Continuing with my acting career, but most importantly, get some things started around the new year with some new music.
Okay. Aswad, what else do you have going on?
Well, every weekend I perform live for a church associated to New Hope Baptist Church, Whitney Houston's church in Newark. So my obligations during the weekend a lot are to do either one or two performances in gospel music. But during the weekday, I'm dealing with projects such as this, R&B, hip-hop, jazz, reggae, other forms of music. And so I'm working with various artists. I also have my album that I'm finishing. So the world can expect some great music to add to this collection that we're doing. As I've always been a solo artist, I've always loved and enjoyed working with other individuals. So Derrick is certainly one of those. And I also have up-and-coming artists as well as established artists that I've worked with in the past who we are working on new music for 2017.
Okay. Good thing to hear. Now, Derrick, you also said that you have a musical that you are involved in. Give us a little bit of information about that so people can go check that out.
Absolutely. So there is a musical that I'm going to be performing in on January the 2nd, the 4th, and the 7th at the Hudson Guild Theater on West 26th Street in New York City. It's called Parental Guidance Suggested. It's directed by Irene Hernandez, who's a really good friend of mine, who actually is in my video Selfish Pride. And it's going to be good. It's a drama. It's the unfortunately true musical dramedy is what it's about. It deals with the stressful daycare work day of this actress and just the typical things that people go through when they're working at a daycare. But again, it's going to be a lot of breaking of the fourth wall and things like that. So we've been rehearsing this now since August, and like I said, it's going to be at the Hudson Guild Theater in New York City. And for more information, you can go to brownpapertickets.com /event/2716533, and you can order your tickets there. And like I said, we'd definitely love the support, and come out, check it out.
Okay. Now, real quick, before you both go ahead and give out your social media so people can stay in contact and stay up to date with you. Aswad, go ahead and give out your social media first.
Well, I like direct contact. You can always reach me at my business office, 973-563-1556. That is Samad Entertainment Headquarters. I can also be reached at samadtv@yahoo.com. I am in development when it comes to Facebook and other media aspects. So you can look forward to that as well in 2017. But for direct contact, you'll certainly get a response.
All right. And Derrick, go ahead and give out all of your social media as well.
Absolutely. You can reach me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, at @TheRealDTLew. You can go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Derrick T. Lewis official page. So you can reach me on any of those social media outlets. And, of course, you can go on my YouTube channel. You should subscribe there where you can see my video Selfish Pride, youtube.com/TheRealDTLew.
All right. Well, listen, we thank you both for coming on the Good Time Show and bringing this lovely song. Now, we're not going to let the fans wait any longer. Derrick, you have the floor to introduce your new single.
Here he is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, you name it, man. Just check out my song, Selfish Pride, again, produced by myself, Aswad Samad, Stefan Mosley. Hope you all enjoy it.